Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I am going to show you a simple example of Ajax in JavaScript. So let's get started. Also, I am using here two examples. First is get request and second is post. So what is Ajax? So we can use Ajax for making HTTP requests in JavaScript for fetching data from server without refreshing the page. Like if you want to read some data from server which is stored in our database, but if you want to read it without refreshing your page, so you can use Ajax and read data from server and show in our HTML page. So Ajax is not a programming language, it just is a technique for fetching data from server without refreshing your page. Also, you can use Ajax for making HTTP requests for saving data in our server or in our file. So you can use Ajax for many ways. So in simple word, Ajax is a technique for fetching data in our HTML page, also sending data to server without refreshing your page. Now let's see example of Ajax. So first creating a simple get example. Let's see. So first creating a new file, JS Ajax get example.html, then HTML, head, title, JavaScript, Ajax get request example. Then adding body, giving a title h1 JavaScript Ajax tutorial. Now let's add a paragraph tag giving ID, data from server. Now let's create a JS file. So first save it, then again create here new file giving file name JS Ajax get.js, then also adding one more button. So button ID equal to load data. Click to load data from server. Save it. Now let's create JS object of these two elements. So where p equal to document dot query selector p, where button equal to document dot query selector button, then button dot on click equal to function, then just printing a message console.log button click. Let's save it. Now link this file here. So script src JS Ajax get, then close this script tag. Now here new terminal dot JS. So you can see open console Let's see the error. So you can see I forget to close button. Save it, and you can see also button click working. Now let's show the data from server in our this page. So creating a simple file, new file like data dot txt. This is the test data in server. Save this file. Save this file now. Now here comes our main part. So first remove this, then where or Ajax, where Ajax equal to new XML HTTP request. So here creating the object of this HTML request, then Ajax dot open. So here first passing parameter which is method get or post. So I am passing get, then passing file name, so passing data.txt, then passing true or false. So pass true, which is async call, then Ajax dot send. Now this is our Ajax code which is done, but add one more things which is Ajax response or ready state listener. So when you send a request from Ajax, it will call in background and running in background, and we can receive data in this method. So you can see Ajax dot on ready state change equal to function. So this is the callback function which will call when request complete. So here adding some more things like if this means current object of Ajax dot ready state equal to 4 and this dot status equal to 200, then console dot log this dot response text. So it's save. So save it now. Now let's try to run it. Save it, and you can see it not working because I am running my file on file host. Let's try to run in server. So you can use XAMPP or any server. So for now I am using XAMPP. Let's try in XAMPP. So first starting XAMPP server. Start XAMPP server. Minimize it. Now do one thing, create a folder. JS Ajax tutorial. Now move this file. So reveal in Explorer, cut this file and paste here. Also close this and open the folder which I paste file. Now opening the folder where I paste my file. So here XAMPP, open it, close it. Now let's try to run. So instead of this local path, call http or localhost / js ajax tutorial. Run this file. Now you can now let's try to click on this button, and you can see there is something error, which is data.txt file not found. So create a new file, data.txt. This is simple data which is saved in our server, Save it. Now again try, refresh, click on button, and you can see you can respond, and you can see you receive the data from server using Ajax. So you can see there is no page refresh, but you can access the data. Also you can show this data here also, like p dot text content equal to this dot response text. Save it, refresh, and you can see this is simple data which is saved in our server, but you can access here in HTML page without page refresh. Now let's see one more thing, what this function do. So when you make a request in Ajax, it send request in background. So all process done in background, and you receive ready state or status. So here what is this? So ready state 4 means our Ajax code successfully run, and 200 means our response is 200. So there are lots of response code or HTTP request code. You can see here also HTTP request response code, and you can see there is lot of response code. So first let's see 200 means our request is successful, that's why I add 200. So we can use 200 for request successful. Now let's print this value, console.log. So this dot ready state, this dot status. Save it, run it, click on button, and you can see first ready state is 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So you can see in final result you can read the data. If I try to access before 200 or before 4, you can see response text, refresh, and you can see so you can receive data in 303 or 4 both. So it's better to read response when ready state is 4 and status is 200. So you can access this response data. Now let's see one more example, like open database, localhost phpMyAdmin. Let's create a database. So first creating a database, new JS Ajax example, creating a table, users, column 5, then adding ID, name, email, age, or qualification, varchar, also make it varchar 255, also make it 255, and 255, make it auto increment, and primary also. Click on save, Now let's add some data. So first Rahul @gmail.com 25 BCA copy it. Vishal again go Aman go. Now you can see I insert data in database. So here I created a simple user table and insert some data in our database. Now let's create a simple PHP file. So you can use this data and read this data from server. Let's see. Create a new file, giving file name api.php, then $php. Also add a user in database. So here privileges, add a user account, giving admin select all, go. Now let's make a database connection. con equal to MySQLi query. So I am using a PHP just for example. You can use any API or any language you want to use. For now, simple example, I use PHP for showing you how you can read data from server without page refresh from database. So $con equal to MySQLi connect, localhost, admin which is username, password which is admin, then database name. So JS Ajax example, Now $QR equal to MySQLi query $con select extract from users. Now here create a simple empty array. Then while $row equal to MySQLi fetch associative array QR array underscore push $array $row echo JSON encode $array. Now let's try to open this api.php file and see what happened if I call it. So localhost js then api.php, and you can see it returned data in JSON format. So in this way you can convert your database data in JSON file. Then we can access this JSON file using Ajax and show in our HTML pages. So here this function is used for converting the PHP array into JSON array. So if I comment it and print underscore r $array, so you can see this is PHP array. So if to convert into JSON, that's why I use JSON code which convert the PHP array into JavaScript JSON object. Now let's access all this data and show in our page in a table. So let's do it. So again open it and adding a button, load data user, load data user, then copy it. So click to load data of user, then adding an empty table, id equal to table. Now let's see how you can read the data and show in this table. So copy this id, creating object of that button, again creating button, now here copy this function, paste here and change it to, copy this and change this here. So load data user dot on click, call this URL API dot php. For now just print the data in console. So let's see what happened if I run, and you can see you receive the JSON data. Now let's parse the JSON data. So you can see currently it returned data in string format. So you have to convert string JSON string into JSON object. So again let's see. For this you need to create object where JSON data equal to JSON dot parse, then pass the this dot response text. So in this way you can convert string data into JSON data. Now let's again print it, log JSON data, refresh, click again, and you can see first it's show in string format, which is string JSON data, and after converting it's showing in JSON object. So in this way you can convert JavaScript object string into JavaScript object by using method JSON.parse and pass the JSON string. Now let's show this data in our table. So create an object for table where table equal to document dot get element by id table. Now here for where user of JSON data. So here using for each loop, so you can access each data of JSON data in user object. One more thing, create a empty HTML object. So where HTML data equal to blank, then HTML data plus equal to tr plus td, and here passing first. Also here add one thing, tr then td id name email. So I am printing only 3 column value. So let's see, user, then pass the key name. So for name you can access id again name again email. After this double quotes, so add double quotes here, here and here. So I break this into multiple lines so it's easy to read. HTML data plus equal to, or do here plus tr. Then after data complete, show the data in our table. So table dot inner HTML equal to HTML data. Let's run again, refresh, and you can see it show the data in our table. Also do one thing, equal to 1. So you can see you successfully received the data and show in table. So in this way you can use Ajax for showing data in our web pages without refreshing our web page. So Ajax is very useful. You can use Ajax for many things. So this is a simple example of Ajax get request. Also let's see one more thing like filter. So let's see. So let's see here. So here doing some customization. If a set $_request name, then where name like name, else so I am showing a filter example of suggestion. Let's see how it works. So come here and adding an input. Input type equal to text, ID equal to search, placeholder search user. So copy this search and here where search equal to document dot get element by ID search. Now adding an event search dot on key up equal to function. Then here copy the same code paste here and remove this console.log from here also, and also this. Now you can use filter also. Here pass name equal to plus search dot value. So let's see here again, refresh. Now type R and you can see it's showing Rahul. If I clear it, you can see every result, but if I type again, you can see it's showing Aman, and again for V you can see it's showing Vishal. So in this way you can use Ajax for filter data. You can see this is a simple example of filter data using Ajax. Also let's see what actually happened in Ajax. If you want to find any error or any something which is missing, or you didn't find any error, why Ajax is not calling. So you can see here click on this, then click on network and select this XHR. For now, clear it. Let's see what actually happened when I load data from Ajax. Click on this and you can see it's showing file name which we are calling, status, type which is Ajax, initiator, where this call happened, and how much it take time. So if I click on this, and you can see first is header which is request, where the URL is calling, method, status code, IP address. Also in response header there are lots of things you can use. You can see here also showing user agent, which browser I am using. Also in preview you can see the data. So sometimes if you call Ajax and your data is not working or your Ajax failed, you can use this network tab to find your errors and find your what actually happened. You can see here here you can see it return the data also and also the request method. So now let's come to console, clear it also, refresh page, again type solve. So it's working. Now let's see an example of Ajax post. So how you can save data in this table using Ajax post. So let's see, come here, creating a new file, JS Ajax post example.php. Okay, it's HTML. Then adding HTML, head, title, JavaScript, Ajax post example, then body, then adding a heading, JavaScript post example. For now just adding a 2-3 inputs. So let's see, input id equal to name, placeholder name, enter name, close it, again type Ctrl D, email and age, Ctrl D, and finally is qualification, enter qualification, then add a button, save data using Ajax, id equal to save data, br and dr, save it. Now let's open this file. So here JS Ajax post example.html. So page is ready. Now let's move to our JS code. So first creating a JS file, JS Ajax post.js. For this just copying the code of previous, which is simple, this button code, paste here and change it to save data, where save data equal to document.getElementById, and here id is save data. Also link the JS file here, script src equal to JS Ajax post. Close this. Now here first thing is save data dot php and change method to post. Now let's create this file. So copy this file name and create new file. Copy this file, create new file. It's already created. Open it. Now here again copy this query. So $QR equal to MySQL query $CON insert into users, or you can copy the SQL query. If you don't know SQL, just click here and copy this query. Paste here, change it, move this ID because it's auto increment here, $_request name then comma email then comma age then comma qual, so qualification qual, semicolon, if $QR echo inserted else error in saving user. Now save it. Now let's call this file and save our data in database using Ajax post request. So for this you need to add one more thing, Ajax dot set request header content type comma application x www form URL encoded. So you must add this field in header, otherwise it will not work. Semicolon. Now let's pass the data in our server. So first let's access the input in JavaScript. So for this name h query, so where name equal to document dot get element by id name control D h query then email. Now let's pass this all input data in our server. So for passing data you need to come here, then add double quotes and pass data in key value. So first is name, email, age. Let's pass the data. So name equal to plus name dot value, then in plus double quotes and email equal to plus email dot value plus double quotes and age equal to plus age dot value plus and last thing is qualification equal to plus quali dot value. Now let's try to make a AJAX request and save this data in our database. So come again here, refresh page, giving Anindo @gmail.com 25 BCA, save, and you can see P is not defined but our data is saved. You can see response message, data is being saved, and this error is coming from this message. So adding a P tag where P equal to document dot query selector P, and here P, save this file, again run, refresh. Now this time Amit @gmail.com 25 MCA, save. You can see inserted and our data has been saved in our database. You can see here. So you can see data has been saved but their name is empty. Let's fix this. So name and name dot value. So this is correct, but here, so let's try to do again. Also you can check what actually you are sending. So click on send, and this time you can see here header, it's showing post. Also let's see what actually you are sending. So here you can see it's showing the form data which you are sending to server. So in this way you can verify where the error is. You can see my server code is perfect but the error is here, it's showing undefined. So let's fix this. Instead of name, change it to name 1, copy it, name 1, name 1. Now let's try again, refresh page, then Vicky 29 BBA, save, and you can see this time it sent successfully data in our server. You can see. So in this way you can AJAX for GET request, POST request without refreshing page, save the data, access the data, search the data, and do lots of things using JavaScript AJAX. So I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Please like our video and subscribe our channel.